Hey guys, how you going? Yuki again. This time today we are reviewing the Lululemon called the In Your Element duffel bag. Now, this guy, I've had this for maybe 6-7 months now. It's proved to be great. I do like the bag as well, but this is why we're doing a review. We're going to do some pros and cons. Now what we're going to do here, I want to talk to you just quickly about the gist of the bag, what the structure is and what the components are, and then we're going to go into packing it, how it fit, how it opens, and then other little pros and cons. So start off, fabric, it's they don't say the actual name of the fabric, but it is a very water repellent fabric, so the water does bead off quite nicely. I'll see if I can get this water here, and then that it's hard to see, but like on a rainy day it just kind of beads off, which is kind of nice. I really like that. So every time I've been in the rain, I live in Vancouver, it rains a lot here. That said, I've had no issues with my clothes getting wet from it, which is cool. Okay, so first off, you'll notice that there is a little red thing here, which is actually the tab of a zipper. So that zips open to a front main compartment. The inside is actually lined with like a microfiber, like fleecy type thing. So it's an anti-scratch thing. So if you do put a phone in there or sunglasses or something like that, it won't get scratched, which is really nice. And then along the top of the zipper here, little zipper tab, you'll see this little gray line. That's actually just a reflective panel. So if you're ever shine a torch on or something like that, or if you're at night, you are a little bit visible. Okay, that's kind of cool. Next, moving on to the sides. The sides on each side, that is, you have a little tab like this, a little leather tab. This basically clips open and acts as a water bottle holder. So when you've got the bag over your shoulder or whatever, you can, it's a bit more structured like so, you can stash your water bottle in there. It accommodates to a lot of different sizes of this thing, so which is kind of cool. If not, you can use it as a quick access pocket to a phone, wallet, keys, or whatever you like to do. So that's on both sides, which is great. Now, the handles are actually really great. They're like really more like stitched together with this, I don't know, it's like kind of leather kind of ish material there. So it's very sturdy, and I love the fact that they've used like actual metallic hinges and buckles and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So the handles are really sturdy if you do carry like that. And then the main compartment here, which is great, opens up like so. I've got a hoodie in there for stuffing purposes, which I will get rid of now. That's your main compartment. Inside is a camo lining. Depending on which kind of edition you get in your Element duffel, the lining pattern's a little bit different. So in my case, a few months ago when I got it, it was a camo thing, so there's a camo inside on that. There is no internal pockets inside this, it's just that. So we'll go to stuffing this guy in a second with gym stuff. Which is great, so that's the main compartment there. I'll close that guy up. Next over here, you'll see this separate compartment. This is originally designed to basically separate your sweaty clothes, wet clothes, etc. So there's like a big little pocket here. So in here, I usually stash my little dot kit where I have headphones or other toiletries if I need to, and other little knickknacks and stuff like that. I'm not a guy that gets ultra sweaty most days anyway, so I don't really use it for that purpose, but that is there for those that do need it. Once again, in here there is no internal pocket either, so keep that in mind if you're looking to get one of these guys. But that's basically it, guys, in terms of compartments for the back. Now let's move on to the stuffing of this guy. So going to the gym, typically, yes, you'll take some shoes. So this In Your Element duffel will come with a matching shoe bag. In my case, with the camo lining, it came with a camo shoe bag. If you get other ones, some come with a plain black one or whatever. I've got a pair of sneakers in there. I pop that in there like so, and I pop that towards the end. And I still have some ample room. Sorry, it is a little hard to see with the camouflage doing its job and being camouflaged with the rest of the bag, but it's like that. So, one thing to note, the reason why some bags have like a colored lining and they're not just black is because if it's all black, it's hard to see what's in there. So if you have a bright background or something, or like a bright liner, it's easier to kind of see what's in there. Just a quick visual, it's just a visual perk. So keep that in mind. The camo, this is a little bit on the darker side, so sometimes it might be harder to see, but it's definitely better than black. Now in my gym bag, like I said, I have a little dock kit with all my headphones and other accessories in there, and that usually goes in this little side pocket, so I pop that in there, and I've got my padlock in there somewhere. Yep, it's there. Padlock's in there for the locker, and then in this ample room, you would probably put in a pair of shorts, a pair of like workout socks, a tank top, and of course a gym towel, and I've still got plenty of room. And if I want to put in like a hoodie, say for example, which I don't have one with me, I've still got plenty of room, or a sweater, or whatever you like, or even another set of like gym clothes, you can put it in there, or another set of shoes. Still got ample room. And then I pop that aside, and then I zip it up, and I am good to go. Now, duffel bag, of course, so typically it should come with a shoulder strap. It does. This is the one that it comes with. Once again, it's still got the metal buckles, which is great. However, moving into pros and cons here now a little bit. Main thing I do not like about this bag, that is the actual shoulder strap pad. This guy here, in theory it's great, it looks great, and ergonomically it fits right on your shoulder really nicely. Just the problem is the actual back part of the shoulder strap pad, that is shoulder pad, sorry. It's actually, I don't know what they've used here, but it's quite slippery. So if you're walking around the rain, the bag's fine. If you're wearing like a waterproof shell or something like that, which is already like a slippery surface as it is anyway, this really slides right off it, and that's what causes an issue. So if you want to carry it across your body, it should be fine, or if you want to hold it with this, that's fine. But if you're like me, I personally just like it having over the one shoulder. In that case, you will find yourself kind of adjusting yourself a little bit. So that could be a bit discomforting. Some people say, yeah, take the shoulder strap off. It's kind of designed so that you kind of can't. I mean, if you work really hard, I guess you could. But what I've gone out and done is I bought a separate third-party shoulder strap, very basic from a travel luggage shop, and then it's just got like ribbed back shoulder pads, and that just kind of stays everything in place. So that's my little fix. So yeah, that said, that would be my big thing. Another thing that I wasn't a big fan of at the beginning, as you use it for months, you kind of get used to it, is basically just how this opens. Like, it's because it doesn't like kind of open to the sides here, you can't get like a full access to it. And especially with this secondary compartment, if this was filled, then this would overflow into this compartment, so it actually restricts what you can access. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a duffel bag. It's a bag that carries things from one place to another, so it's not a big deal. But if you are traveling, for example, over weekends and stuff like that, and if you want things laid out, if you're organized and stuff like that, you kind of want to have a very good picture. So I don't know if you can see here, I'm sorry about the lighting, but it's sometimes a little bit tedious. And then trying to pack things in, it's okay, but you know, things like that. But that's something that was bothering me for a little while, but I got used to it in the end. Anyway guys, that's basically the gist of this In Your Element duffel by Lululemon. It's a bit hard to come by these days. They're currently not in stock. It is an older model, but if you do look hard enough, there are some lying around. Some people are selling them online, and places like Amazon and stuff I know are selling some as well. All black ones are hard to come by. I'm actually selling this one. It's actually on Craigslist at the moment. If you're interested in it, let me know. It's in very good condition. I've hardly actually used it. I'm actually just upgrading to a new duffel, which I will do a review on once it arrives. But yeah, I do a lot of I've been starting to do a lot of reviews on bags and backpacks and stuff like that, all technical stuff. Any feedback for me, let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. But yeah, any questions, especially about this duffel or any other bags that I may have reviewed already, let me know. Send me a message and I'll get back to you ASAP. Especially with this like bag, if there's anything that you have questions about, like how does this fit or how would this work out in this setting, let me know, and then I'll see if I can answer it for you. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Hope this has been helpful, and this was the Lululemon In Your Element duffel. Thanks guys, see you later.